Fighter 6.
Frontline versus.
Let's get this mission started.
Showtime!
Round 1. Fight! Locked up! Round 2. Fight! Blanca wins!
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Started.
Showtime!
Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Difficult situation for a thrower. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 1 chases them down. Taking stock. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Solid throw tech. Parries the projectile. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive move and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Experiencing burnout. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Shoots off a fireball up close. Oh, looking to ramp up the voltage. Going in. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 1 will need to use their meter here wisely. Scrapping it out, KO! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Charges in with authority. Blocks the jump in. Great block on that ambiguous crossover. Track that jump nicely. Player 1 has the life lead. There's a finish. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Decides to meet them in the air, not having the cross-up. Sticks the jump in. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Manages to block the jump in attack. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Denies the jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks? Time for a drink. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player nails the overdrive arrow kick. Quick breather. Player 2 will need to use the gauge for a super art.
Come on. It's time
Level
to
3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1 is not in a good place health, experiencing burnout. Time to reassess the situation. Burnout activates. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Charges forward. Drive rush to keep it going. Play an excellent block. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Throws them. Oh, here we go. Player 2 has got to work some magic with his limited drive. Drive gauge is almost empty. They got to be careful. Drops it hard. What's next? Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Low heavy. Player 1 has the subtract that off. Burns out. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Target combo into... Cut that boy off. He's had too much. A real test of nerves here. still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps up. Barely blocks the jump in. Nails the anti-air. Still very early in the round. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. That was a solid anti-air. Wow, shut down. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? If you just super art connect, spins it on the super art. Will that super be the turning point? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Does a good job of pushing back. Takes a trip. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Our fighters got up close and personal last round and really took it to each other. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure. Gutsy play with the grab. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jumps. Medium kick. Opts for the free flow kicks to get the drive rush to keep it going. Swagger step. Player 2, they're going for the super art. Is this gonna kill? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recover. Hold your breath! There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Takes a trip. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. The drink levels are 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Life lead opens up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Burnout activates. Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Hold your breath. Beautiful setup with that attack. A drive impact. Springs forward with a drive rush. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. The drive rush to keep it going. Vertical rolling attack! Get out of here! Looking for a chance. Backstep rolling attack? Noticeable life lead is a cut and springs forward with the drive rush. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps, nails the overdrive arrow kick. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? They've got to be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side throw. Player connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. A jump in. Trouble from up top. Oh, they split sides. They overdrive arrow kick. Wow, reads the counterattack. All in with a rush. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. They're in the corner. This may change the map. Break them. Both sides getting ready. I called it. took it down to the wire.
comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
There we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Close them. What's next? Was well in range to score the throw. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Parries the projectile. Projectile to try and change the situation. Lets off a yoga fire. Brushes off the impact. Experiencing burnout. So little life from KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps in. Nice tech. Yoga float. Where's this going? Zones with the fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground games. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. This can lead to some big damage. That's gonna leave them rattled. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without and easy. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, what a smart throw. Backstep rolling attack. Misses the grab. All the throw connects. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 1 can't try to act quickly but whiffs the attack. And whiff! They're wide open! They're in range, solid anti-air! Can they use their drive to change it? The drive impact doesn't work! Blink out! Things are looking distantly to some big damage! A real test of nerve! This is going to hit on critical arm! You gotta imagine that this is not only going to break their lifeline, but also their nerves! They can't get hit here! They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Teleport! Nowhere safe! Counter hit! Where is the conversion? Only a little bit of this is gonna... No one could have called that! Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Drop them hard! This can lead to some big damage. That's a counter. Keeps them guessing with a yoga arch. Sticks the jump in. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Drive reversals block. The jump in is denied. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Took him to the corner in a flash. Teleports. That's gonna rattle him. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Is the fireball part of their corner game? Yoga fire there. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Lets off a yoga fire. Jumps? Barely blocks the jump in. Quick breather. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive gap. Manages to block the jump in attack. Both fighters planning something? Throws a fireball. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Yoga fire. Are we gonna see a comeback here? KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. In with a backstep roll. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor? Drops him hard. They just said, get that jumping out of here. Full SA meters on deck knocked them out of the air. They decided to take a breather to regroup. Out of range, relatively safe. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Back to the strong super art incoming. Shreds them with a critical. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Amazing! Blink up! They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Nothing stops this train! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Flatlines them. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Showtime! Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Wow. Shut down. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Misses the drive impact. You do not want to whip an impact. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Blows them. What's next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Taking stock. They kept a close eye on the skies and it paid off. Good reactions there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Going on the offensive. Holds out with the block. Looking for a chance. Gets the jump in. Knockdown and gets the jump in. Super art on deck for both fighters. Hits him with a stop and pop. Backstep rolling attack. Not much life left, but their drive usage. Perfect execution with the anti-air. A jump instantly does big damage. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Denied! Keeps cool and locks the line. Bets on the overdrive vertical. Player 2 can't use any drive kick out of nowhere. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Not shy with the grab. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Drop their eye on the air. Throw misses. Life lead opens up. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. Blocks it. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Not shy with the grab. Jump. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Gutsy gets a big game on the wild hunt. Player 1 will look to apply crowns from above. Goes hunting and bags a catch. Oh, genius read with that throw escape. Wow, reads the counterattack. A jump, flatlines him. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Staves off the cross-up. Track that jump nicely. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Throws him down. Closes the gap for the grab. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. Holds out with the block. The quarter, this is a huge chance to make him feel it. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Got their eye on the air. Reads them. Backstep rolling attack. Medium kick. What'll happen here? Player 1 vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Scrapping it out up close. Jumps. A quick breather. Down on earth. Cranking it up. Going in. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Gotta do better than that. Goes to the air. Ooh, the ground impact hits for a button. Shit! This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Backstep rolling attack. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there? Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 1 chases them down. Alright, one takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Anti-air drop. Hits back with the overdrive vertical. Hits him with a stop and bop. Goes forward with a gut punch. Jumps in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Their space drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters planning something? Super clutch corner snap. That's on the overdrive vertical. Oh, yo, raw super hit. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. shoots their shot. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Medium kick. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. The jump in is denied. Hold your breath. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Throws out a projectile. Burnout is triggered. Hits him for the stun. This might be over right here. Life lead opens up. Knockdown. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Hold your breath. Were they baiting them into that? Amazing concentration on display as they punished when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Cuts in, doesn't let up and gets the stun. KO! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Best versus practice. Training. Training room. Welcome.
I'll show you strong!
Sure thing. Let's dance.
Survivalist, heroic as a terrorist.
I'll show you strong!
Sure thing. Let's dance.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jumping. Nothing but air for the impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Get some. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Was looking for that jump attack. Backstep rolling attack. Sees it coming. Block vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Knockdown and gets the jump in. Scrapping it out up close. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. A quick breather. Experiencing burnout. In with a backstep. Sets up with the jump in. Life, oh no, they're stunned. This is gonna hurt. Player 1 leashing the beast and ready to play Mitchell. What were they thinking? That was the highest if I've ever seen. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this fight. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Throws them. Gets the bomb off to shake them up. Gets the side switch. Ooh, does them dirty. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. No, this will break him. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. This is gonna hurt. What a finish. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Knocked him out of the air. Charges forward. Backstep rolling attack. Blocks the low heavy. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Experienced KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets them with the anti-air. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Blocks it. Barely blocks the jump in. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The whip cross up attack. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Their life is hanging by a fuser in there. Player 2 is the last fighter standing.
A new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Blocks the jump in. The impact gets blocked. Forcefully closes the gap. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 chases them down. Shout of Earth, cranking it up. They gotta keep to come from the brink like that. What a comeback!
Round 2.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps up. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Smart play with the throw. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Jumps anti-air in the clutch. Going in, they were right to be on guard there. Oh, in with a rush. That combo finishes it. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Tries some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? All right. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Well-timed corner switch. So it looks like our fighters are taking a breather. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Will that drive impact get punished? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Backstep rolling attack. Life lead opens up. Sees it coming and block springs forward with the drive rush. Impact's a no-go. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Okay, they trade drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick. They were right to be on guard there. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Burnout activates. Are we gonna see what's this Shinju Hado gonna do? Oh no! In there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a jump. This is gonna hurt. Medium kick. Player 1 closed out the last round with a super. They spent that cash, but will it come back to bite them? No hesitation! Wild out on them! Get them up! And boom, the cannonball! This is a bad situation to be in. Denied! Keep cool and locks them out. Player 1 drops them from the air. In with the cross. What a finish! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Was looking for that jump attack. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Not having the cross-up. Knockdown. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Hold your breath. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Each hit is so important here. Knockdown and
This is my chance.
Player 1 comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
Fight.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game teams. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? We have Super Arts drops them. Gets their vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Hold your breath. Oh my God, what a throw set. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Showtime!
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Big counter. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Reads them. The fighters are matching each other move for move, going into the mid-up finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps in. Flushes that off and keeps going. Fighters planning something? Looking for a chance. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 2 needs to use the cutter, cages them in with the left shuka. Starts, drops him hard. Backstep rolling attack. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Solid anti-air. Big clutch anti-air. Throws them. This may turn into a big chance. Crowns them from above. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start knocking them out of the air. They were sitting on their feet for this super art. Goes big time to end it. Never ever gets a chance to show off the fancy stuff. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for them. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. That's gonna leave him rattled. Leads the command grab. Crafting it out up close. Player 1 has the life advantage. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Throwing some shade. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight!
Immediate jumping. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. There's a change of side. Chases them in with the Wz2. That's not gonna hit. Ooh, does them dirty. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Tries to act, closes it out! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round! Fight!
Starts things off with a jump in. Anti-air in the clutch. Player 1 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive management. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Drops them. Ooh, does them dirty. Oh, sets up with the jump in. Jump, crowns them from above. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Player drive run. Drives it back, misses. A jumping. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Rolling attack slams them. They are done. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Next, the count throws that off. Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. Takes a trip. Will they try to finish the round with a drive move? Catches them dozing off. In there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight!
Opts to create space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Revolt? Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Goes for the jump in. Player 2 hits them with a stop and bomb. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Pounding them with the Wz2. Can they stand the heat? Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Sets up with the jump in. Oh no, they're stunned. In there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Is that it then?
Final round! Fight!
Decides not to rush in without a plan. Revolt ices him. Jumps up. Revolt. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Okay, here we go. Looking for a hold. Breaks it. Getting it all on this level 2 super arm. Lands the super. Time for dessert. Player, there's the burnout. Oh, here we go. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Ugh, take a seat. Big time whiff. Jump. Player 2 can't use any drive moves and whiffs. They're wide open. Who's gonna take it? Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. I can't believe it! Are you kidding me? Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage!
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
This will be a good fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Good anti-air. Wow, shut down. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Oh! Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Can they exploit this advantage? The jump in is denied. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Sticks the jump in. Sticks the combo. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Where is their opening? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Time's the only thing moving here. This is the perfect range, so he picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Throws him. What's next? Medium kick. Takes him all the way to the corner. Springs forward with a drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Gets the jump in. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill him. Taking no prisoners.